12 biggest differences between life in the US and Mexico. 1. Mexican parents are strict. They are a huge part of their kids' lives, even when they are technically adults. Americans often leave home at the age of 18. It feels quite surprising for Mexicans. They live with their parents till their early 30s. 2. Mexican high schools don't have cafeterias. There can be a corner store nearby, or students just bring food from home. 3. Mexicans never call elders by their first name. They usually talk to them in the third person, or they use terms like abuela or abuelo. 4. Mexicans rarely have air conditioning. A fan is enough for them. You'll find air conditioning only in really hot areas. 5. Mexican restaurants do not offer free refills, but in cantinas, you pay only for your drinks. The snacks are free. 6. In the US, you always have to remember sales tax. In Mexico, the tax is automatically included in prices. 7. In the US, dinner is served around 6 p.m. It's usually a hearty meal. For Mexicans, the main meal of the day is lunch. It's usually between 2 and 4 p.m. Office workers tend to work until 7 p.m., so dinner is served around 9 p.m. It is somewhat lighter than lunch. Tacos in Mexico are usually late-night food. A typical taco restaurant doesn't open until after 5 p.m. 8. Mexico has cheap and affordable health care. If you need a doctor for a minor ailment, just about every pharmacy has a constant. No scheduled appointment is needed. For about $2.50, you can see a local licensed doctor. You may get your diagnosis on the same day. In the US, the whole process can take weeks or months. In Mexico, you can get your prescription filled next door. Most prescription medications are available over the counter. They are sold at a fraction of US prices. 9. In Mexico, all gas stations are full service. The attendants pump your gas. They also clean your windows. They check your tire pressure and fluid levels. Always remember to tip. It is customary to give just about $1. 10. In Mexico, your groceries are bagged at a checkout. It is done by volunteers, called Cerrillos. They are members of a government-sponsored program. It is catered towards seniors over the age of 60. They work 6-hour shifts, 6 days a week. They have flexible schedules, so more people can participate. Many only receive a small government pension. It is an opportunity for them to earn money from tips. 11. Punctuality is a priority in the US. Americans make schedules and appointments for everything. In Mexico, there is the word ahorita. For Mexicans, it can mean now as well as tomorrow. If a handyman said he would come at 10 a.m., don't expect him. 10 a.m. can turn into 3 p.m. or 1 p.m. the following day, unless you have an appointment for business or a job. 12. Most payments in the US are made by card. In Mexican society, cash is king. For an average Mexican, credit is expensive. Shops and markets only accept pesos. Card payments are common only in tourist areas. With that comes the issue of dealing with large bills. Many merchants can't break a 200 peso note. You have to get smaller notes at a bank.